You, chosen one, are entering a prosperous season. Be appreciative. You journeyed through the shadows to get here. Most people are unaware of what you've gone through. You remained faithful even when your heart was suffering in quiet. And now, a divine shift is occurring. You're entering a prosperous season, one of not only money growth, but also emotional healing, spiritual clarity, and heavenly restoration. You are not simply beginning a period of gain. You are entering a period of spiritual fulfillment. The doors that were formerly closed now swinging open, not because you forced them, but because heaven has planned this time specifically for you. Before we proceed any further, watch this video until the conclusion. The energy, message, and frequency of faith contained inside are intended to rebalance you and give your fondest wishes and the number 99 in the comments. That is your declaration that you are willing to receive, that your aspirations are genuine, and that the universe is prepared to respond to your light. Your faith-filled wish sends a ripple through the spiritual universe. It carries weight. It encourages movement. It establishes alignment. Now choose one like this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and let's get started. Let's get serious about what you've overcome. This is more than just a triumphant narrative. It's a narrative of survival. There were times when it seemed like everything was working against you. People left. Money has dried up. You were neglected, misunderstood, and often purposely excluded. Yet you stood and prayed. Nonetheless, you believed. This explains why the new season is so potent. It is the product of unseen trust and quiet perseverance. You didn't simply wait. You waited with intention. You sowed your hopes like seeds in dry ground. And now it's harvest time. You may not have recognized it, but you were getting ready. The delays, denials, and detours were not punishments. They served as protection. Divine delays are disguised as divine instructions. If the door had opened earlier, you might have entered a chamber that was unprepared for your visit. If the blessing had arrived too quickly, you might have given it to people who could not be trusted with your favor. But now you're in position. You're all in agreement now. Your testimony now weighs as much as your prize does. This rich season is about more than just sudden prosperity. It is about maintaining long-term wellness. It's about the holy overflow. You're about to wake up with thoughts that will make room for you. You will meet people who have been sent to recognize your calling. You will come across possibilities that appear to call your name out loud. This is the magnetic season. You're not chasing anymore. You attract with enthusiasm rather than effort. You are now vibrating at the same frequency as your fulfilling life. Gratitude serves as your gateway. The more you express gratitude, the more heaven rushes to give you more things to be thankful for. Gratitude not only attracts abundance, but doubles it. When your heart is full of gratitude, your hands cannot not but overflow with blessings. So, even before the check arrives, express gratitude. Feel the excitement as if you're already at your new house. Even before the relationship begins, love yourself as if you are already surrounded by affection and safety. This is the spiritual law of attraction, wrapped up in divine love. Feel it, and it will come to you. There is a favor assigned to your name. Yes, your name. This is not a random opportunity or a universal benefit. Something specific has been reserved for you. God has marked your file for release. This signifies that what was previously concealed is now being released. What was previously blocked is now being cleared. What was previously postponed is now being expedited. Expect abrupt shifts. Expect heavenly acceleration. Expect to be startled in ways that will move you to tears of admiration. Expect to get called into rooms for which you did not even apply. You won't get this by hustling. It is being given to you because of your alignment. You were picked for this level of favor because you were trusted with it. Many people crave blessings, but not everyone can keep them. You've proved your ability to manage growth. When goods were few, you did not lose your personality. When resources were limited, you did not become bitter. You gave when you had little and prayed when your strength was limited. That posture sparked spiritual attention. That is why you are entering a new period backed by heaven. You are not lucky. You and I are in agreement. This prosperous season coincides with a transition in your identity. You are not the same person you were last year. You're not the same person you were a month ago. You have removed layers of uncertainty, insecurity, and dread. You have outgrown places, relationships, and mindsets. This version of you is exalted, enlightened, and empowered. The cosmos recognizes your vibe and is responding accordingly. Don't try to fit into ancient rooms. Do not dim your lights to make others feel more at ease. You are asked to ascend, and you will. The indicators are already visible. Pay attention. Your spirit feels lighter. Your thoughts are clearer. Your heart is more open. You're not overthinking anymore. You are trustworthy. You aren't hustling like you used to. You are lining up. You are not seeking validation. You have become your own confirmation. That's how you know you've entered a new realm. This new environment brings new laws, rewards, and rhythms. Be open. Be available. Be appreciative. Everything that follows is already looking for you. The house of your dreams has already been created. The money you've been praying for already exists. The possibilities you seek are circling your energy field, waiting for the appropriate moment to arrive. Your sole responsibility is to stay aligned and thankful. Do not sabotage it out of fear. Do not postpone it with hesitation. Also, don't downplay it when it arrives. You deserve it. You have earned this, not by perfectionism, but by perseverance. You are entering a season in which ease replaces effort, joy replaces worry, clarity replaces confusion, and stability replaces conflict. This is heavenly compensation. The cosmos is compensating you for all your silent sacrifices. Heaven honors the moments when you could have given up but chose to believe instead. That optimism blossomed into a breakthrough. That faith has shaped your fortune. Let this message serve as your confirmation. You did not miss it. You did not ruin it. You did not lose it. You were diverted, not denied. And now you are precisely on time. You've arrived at your destination fully prepared, deeply healed, and spiritually improved. Nothing was squandered. Every tear served a purpose. Every heartbreak teaches you something. Each closed door pointed you to the correct one. And this season will make sense of everything. The wealth you are entering is not superficial. It isn't just financial. It's about relationships, emotions, and spirituality. You'll laugh louder. You'll sleep better. You will love more deeply. You'll wake up excited. You will advance confidently. You'll speak with authority. You will stroll into rooms as the version of yourself that was previously merely a vision. This is what happens when a prosperous season begins. Not only is there abundance in your hands, but also in your heart. So breathe deeply, grin broadly, and stroll confidently. You are abundantly blessed and seen beyond imagination. The heavens rejoice at your alignment. The angels are assisting with your tasks, and the planet is responding to your frequency. The previous version of you lived. The new version of yourself will thrive. This is your moment. This is your season. And your sole task now is simple. Be appreciative. You may not realize it yet, but you are already experiencing answered prayers. The atmosphere around you is transforming. People can sense your glow before you say a word. Opportunities are being created in your favor without your intervention. You're being talked about in places where you haven't yet stepped. What once required force is now flowing. What once caused resistance is now met with kindness. You're not hallucinating this newfound ease. It is evidence. Evidence that the spiritual seeds you planted years ago have taken root and are blooming. This is not the time for hesitancy. This is not the time to question your worth or the path you're taking. You must move as if you know exactly what time it is. It's time for you to rise, receive, and celebrate. No more diminishing yourself. Stop apologizing for your shine. No more shrinking to make others comfortable. You have paid the price in suffering, and now you're getting compensated in power. Own the moment. Walk through it. Gratitude will keep the gates open. Your thanks should increase in proportion to your blessings. The holy does not respond to pleading, but to believing. So, believe confidently. Thank you abundantly. And watch as the floodgates open in your favor. Start each day with gratitude, not anxiety. Change your mindset from wondering how this will happen to being grateful that it has already happened. This is how alignment works. When your spirit is at ease, the outside world catches up with your inner certainty. You have already crossed a spiritual threshold. This is why some things no longer satisfy you. This is why some people no longer feel at home. That is why you feel uneasy in places where you used to feel at ease. It's because you've outgrown what was intended exclusively for the previous season. When there is growth, there is a need for more room. You're discarding outdated versions of yourself because your next level can't handle the weight of what came before. This is not just your time. This is your turf. There is land with your name on it. Platforms that are being approved for your voice. Projects are waiting for your yes. Partnerships that will enable generational wealth. Your presence will change entire atmospheres. Your name is about to hold weight in rooms that previously neglected you. That is what happens when heavenly timing meets predetermined purpose. You become undeniable. You are not alone during this shift. Divine help is all around you. Angels have been appointed to accompany you into this next phase. The intuition is becoming sharper. Your spiritual sensitivity is increasing. You will notice that you are more discerning. You'll understand who to trust, where to go, and when to pause. That is because you are no longer acting from your ego. You are directed by the Spirit. And when you're led by the Spirit, you never miss your opportunity. There will be signs. Look out for them. An unexpected phone call, a startling inspiration, a recurring dream, or a door that opens without explanation. These aren't coincidences. These are confirmations. The universe communicates with the aligned via whispers, and the whispers morph into waves. Do not disregard them. Follow them. They are part of the heavenly map that will guide you right to your abundance. This prosperous season is not about bragging. It's about being present for yourself, your purpose, and your future. You've had enough of hiding, holding back, and wishing things would change. Now you must take a step forward. Speak up. Create with boldness. Move purposefully. The world need what you carry: your voice, vision, and distinctive frequency. There's no one like you, and your uniqueness is your strength. You are the breakthrough that your ancestors have been waiting for. Generational trends are breaking because you chose differently. Generational curses are breaking because you held firm. You did not fold. You refused to settle. As a result, blessings do not come to you automatically. They are running through you, your children, your legacy, and every soul linked to your obedience. People will wonder how everything happened so quickly. They'll question what changed, but you'll know the answer. It happened gradually. It was scheduled. It was not arbitrary. It was divine. What appears to be overnight achievement is actually years of invisible labor, inner work, spiritual stretching, and divine preparation. You were created for this blessing, sculpted in quiet, shaped by fire, and fortified by the storm. Prepare to receive what others do not understand: incomprehensible favor, incredible wealth, odd doors, and divine timing. When people ask you how it happened, simply smile and answer, "It was my season." Because when it's your season, nothing can stop you from rising. No delay, no treachery, no rejection, not even your own past, can prevent you from receiving what is divinely decreed to you. In this prosperous season, energy is your currency. Protect it. Preserve it. Prioritize peace over popularity. Choose growth above comfort. And don't waste your light attempting to prove yourself to people who are determined to misunderstand you. You do not owe them an explanation. You are responsible for your own advancement. Your life is about to become bizarre, rich enough to make you grin while you sleep. The kind of blessing that makes you cry with thankfulness. The kind of alignment that makes your movement seem miraculous. Do not question it. Don't fight it. Receive it. Celebrate it. Multiply it. You are entering a period when everything will begin to make sense. Pain, stop, and preparedness. Everything was geared toward this. Every unanswered prayer held the potential for a better answer. Every closed door was a redirection. Every lonely night was a cocoon moment in which you prepared to emerge. And now you can fly. Don't let fear derail what faith has accomplished. If uncertainty arises, consider how far you've come. If you feel anxious, tell yourself that you've been through worse. If pressure increases, remember that diamonds are born under it. You aren't getting crushed. You're being crowned. This is not simply a new season. It's a new era. The beginning of your rule. The manifestation of your highest self. This is not a revival. It's a revelation. It's who you were always supposed to be. Unapologetic, immovable, and unstoppable. Let appreciation be your anthem. Let joy be your strategy. Let trust be your compass. And let abundance become your new normal. You are entering a prosperous season, and nothing will be the same again. You did not come this far alone to survive. You came to prosper. You come to embrace fullness, riches, and wonder. You began to remember who you truly are. The divine chooses, favors, equips, and supports. In this prosperous season, you will not merely exist. You will expand. This is a period of overflow, not just in your financial account, but also in your soul, relationships, and sense of purpose. You are not simply being enhanced materially. You are experiencing mental and emotional growth. This is where the old you fades away altogether. The version that settled, the version that doubted, and the version that apologized for taking up space all played a role in your development, but it is finally complete. A new you has emerged, bolder, braver, and wiser. You go into rooms with your head held high, your back straight, and your energy speaking before your mouth even opens. You move as if you are aware that you are being guided by powers bigger than anything opposing you. Yes, some people will struggle to understand the new you. Some may question your glow, ease, and favor. Let them. You don't owe explanations to those who did not sit with you during your difficult times. The following level is not accessible to everyone. It is for individuals who have completed the inner work. Those who remained committed to the process even when it was not glamorous. Those who persisted in their belief even when the findings were delayed. You are that person. In this prosperous season, wealth will no longer be an alien concept to you. It'll be familiar. Not only richness of money, but also of serenity, ideas, and time. You will find that you are no longer rushing. You are no longer pleading. You're no longer concerned with how things will come together. Instead, you're just allowing, aligning, and receiving. That represents actual riches. The ability to live in accordance with the divine flow, knowing that everything is moving towards your ultimate good. You'll notice yourself speaking, thinking, and moving differently. You'll learn to say no without feeling guilty. You will start saying yes without fear. You'll start making decisions based on alignment, not desperation. That shift equals riches. That shift promotes recovery. That upheaval in your life represents heaven meeting earth. And that transformation is what attracts all other types of abundance to your door. You will also notice that the appropriate individuals draw toward you. People who will help you grow. People who reflect your advancement. People who want you to win and are not threatened by your shine. These partnerships are divine blessings. Honor them. Protect them. Pour into them. Because in this new season, connection is the money. The correct connections will propel you to heights that hard work alone could never achieve. Someone is prepared to bless you right now. Someone who carries a key to the door you've been hoping to get through. Someone can see you plainly. Someone who wants nothing except to see you succeed. Stay in harmony and they will find you. You don't need to chase. You do not have to use force. You just have to believe that what is meant for you is already being drawn to you. In this prosperous season, you are also being urged to release. Let go of the impulse to control everything. Release the weight of your past. Release the old stories you've been telling yourself. You're not broken. You're not too late. You're not too much. You are exactly where you need to be. Everything that seemed like a delay was actually divine editing. Heaven has been creating a masterpiece out of your existence. You are about to see the unveiling. Be deliberate with your energies. Now, your thoughts are seeds, and this abundant season is fertile ground. Say blessings over your life. Declare prosperity. Claim peace. Bring in joy. Do not let your current circumstances limit your declarations. Speak based on what is revealed in your soul, not what is going on around you. Your words shape your surroundings. Let every word you speak reflect the riches that is now yours. Now is the time to dream again. Not just modest dreams, not even safe ones. Dream madly. Dream luxuriously. Dream without bounds. The immensity of your dream reflects your belief in divine supply. This bountiful season can meet you at any level you are willing to believe in. So, go big. Your vision is a command to the cosmos. Everything begins to reorganize for your arrival when you say, I am ready. You may experience moments of fear. It's natural. Elevation introduces new unknowns. But fear does not mean quitting. Fear indicates that you are about to embark on something bigger than you have ever experienced. Let your courage speak louder than your doubts. You don't need to have everything sorted out. You simply need to move with trust. Each step you take with confidence opens the next door. A single faithful move is worth more than 1,000 anxious thoughts. In this season, the divine is working behind the scenes in your favor. Contracts are being signed. People are being transported. Timelines are being expedited. You don't need to know how. It is not your responsibility to orchestrate. It is your responsibility to stay available, present, and thankful. Your humility is a magnet. Your faith is your fuel. Your gratitude is your money. Blessings in your name are on their way. Blessings that passed over other people because they were reserved for your time frame. Things that appeared unachievable are about to appear as if they were always meant for you. And they were. You did not miss them. They were not denied. They were saved. And now they are being delivered. Allow today to be the time when you finally give yourself permission to receive without guilt, where you stop simply existing and begin actually enjoying, where you can laugh more, relax more, create more, and love more deeply, where you stop putting off your delight until later and instead begin to live in celebration. You've cried enough. You have waited long enough. You have proven your heart. You have passed the spiritual tests. And now heaven says, release the reward. You don't have to beg. Just open your hands and receive. You don't have to compete. What's yours can't be taken. You don't have to worry. You're already held. There's a stillness coming to your life, a quiet confidence, a holy calm. Because deep down, you'll know it's here. The breakthrough is here. You've entered the most beautiful chapter of your life, and as it develops, you'll understand why the wait was essential. The richness of life you've been waiting for is now a fact. It's no longer a fantasy. You're in your rich season, and everything is about to change for the better forever. So smile without holding back, speak with power, love like you've never been hurt, and move like it's already done. The heartbreaks happen, the delays were blessings, and you had to walk alone for a while, all of which shaped you into someone who can carry this level of abundance without losing yourself. As a chosen one, you've reached a point in your life where you no longer question your worth, where you no longer doubt your destiny, and where you have a clear understanding of who you are and why you were chosen. This is not arrogance, but rather a state of spiritual maturity. This is ownership. You are no longer waiting for someone else to validate your greatness. You have seen enough to know it for yourself. The wealth that flows into your life is not random. It is a reflection of what has always existed in you. You were born with this frequency. You were created to prosper. It's just that the world tried to bury that truth under layers of fear, comparison, and limitation. But now the veil has lifted, the fog has lifted, and you see clearly, and what you see is that abundance has always been your birthright. This new season elevates not only your lifestyle, but also your expectations. You're no longer settling for half-hearted love, half-hearted opportunities, or half-hearted joy. Instead, you're striving for full-fledged fulfillment, the kind that feeds both your spirit and your bank account. You're refusing to live on scraps of peace when an entire feast of blessings has been laid out in front of you. Expect things to come easily now, not because life is perfect, but because your energy is aligned. When your soul is at peace, you stop fighting the flow and start flowing with it. You're not pushing doors open. You're being invited in. You're not proving your worth. You're simply being who you were meant to be, and that is more than enough. More. In this rich season, you'll notice how quickly things begin to manifest. Your thoughts are clear, your focus is sharp, your frequency is high, and you're vibrating in harmony with divine timing. What used to take years will now take weeks, and what seemed impossible will now be your new standard. Be mindful of your thoughts during this time. Your words are commands, your visions are blueprints, and your dreams are instructions to the universe. You're entering a rhythm that feels effortless. No more burnout, no more hustle culture, just divinely ordered steps. You'll move from a place of rest, not rush, and you'll accomplish more by doing less. You'll realize that your energy is more powerful than your effort, and the better you feel, the more aligned you are, and the more aligned you are, the more life favors you. You'll also notice a deeper trust forming, not just in God, but in yourself, in your decisions, your intuition, and the timing. Because of your trust in the process, you are no longer shaken by external events. You are grounded, centered, and rooted, and you understand that you are the blessing, not just someone waiting for one. This deep inner peace becomes your superpower, and you move with divine calm while the rest of the world rushes around you. Because you are in sync with your assignment, you hear better, create better, attract faster, and nothing feels forced. As a result, you will begin to see things and people fall away. Don't resist it. Release with grace. Not everything can go where you're going. Not everyone can sit at the next table, and that's okay. You are not losing anything in this season. You are being protected, filtered, and elevated. What does not come with you was never meant to be part of the promise, so let it go. Honor the past, but don't drag it into your present. You are making room for what truly serves your highest good, and this is also a time to refine your vision. Don't be afraid to ask for more, believe for more, and declare more. The universe is listening, and this time it's responding quickly. So revisit your goals, but this time from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. When you feel good, you do good. When you feel aligned, you attract aligned experiences. And the external blessings, such as money, travel, and recognition, are beautiful. But what matters most is how you feel. You'll feel lighter, more excited, and creative again. This emotional richness is the foundation for everything else. Reconciliation without chaos, closure without drama, and clarity without pain are signs that healing has occurred. This is also a season of divine reunions, as some people from your past, those who are truly meant for you, may return to restore rather than repeat. This is a time of divine introductions, new people, new paths, and new platforms. You'll connect with people who speak your language, match your vibration, and respect your boundaries. Your spirit will know who is safe to let back in. These aren't coincidences. They're destiny meetings designed by heaven and delivered in perfect timing. Don't be surprised if the spotlight begins to shine on you. You're not being pushed into visibility for ego, but for impact. You carry the light that others require, the truth that others seek, and the energy that awakens dormant dreams in those who have forgotten how to believe. You are a walking reminder that grace is real, favor is powerful, and alignment is unstoppable. With all of this elevation, stay grounded in gratitude and humility, not because you need to shrink, but because your spirit needs to remain rooted. The deeper your roots, the taller you will rise. Gratitude will keep you steady. Gratitude will keep the blessings flowing. It will keep your heart soft and your mind clear. There's no need to rush this season. It was made for you. It will unfold one blessing at a time, one miracle after another. Your job is to show up, awake, aware, and available. Say yes to the call and yes to the joy. Say yes to the new. You've waited long enough. Now is your time. Everything is beginning to align with such clarity, speed, and divine synchronicity that you'll have no doubt in your soul. You'll say to yourself, "This is exactly what I asked for. This is what I waited for. This is exactly what I expected." And you'll know it was all worth it. You've entered the realm of divine rhythm, where miracles are normal and breakthroughs are consistent. This is no longer a test season, but a testimony season, in which you don't just tell your story, but boldly live it. Every step you take from now on is part of the story of your elevation. So breathe in the abundance, walk in the miracle, and live as if you are already crowned because you are the chosen one. The truth is that nothing about your path was random. Every challenge was tailored to your growth. Every delay was wrapped in divine design, and every silent night was an invisible seed of strength taking root deep within you. And now the soil of your life is ripe, and the harvest is not only near, but it is here. You are not being blessed just because you asked. You are being blessed because you endured. You stayed the course when everything in you screamed to quit. You held on when others walked away, and you kept sowing faith into the ground when nothing around you looked fertile. And now the very ground you sobbed over is sprouting wonders, and the very situations that were designed to destroy you have transformed into portals of destiny. You did not fold under strain. You were forged by it.